Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Sipping with Sunny. I'm one of your favorite authors, Denise Tapscott, and my friends call me Sunny. Today's story, along with the beverage, is going to be an interesting one. I mean, technically they're all interesting. Today's story is called Diane's Flower. Diane's Flower will be in the anthology The Friends and Foes of Zenobia. Now, the backstory to this one is that an author friend asked me to write a short story for a collection that they had. And at the time, I guess timing just wasn't right. At that time, I could only write stuff that had like Zenobia in it somehow, some way. You could be like, write a story about the person crossing the street. Well, I don't know, Zenobia would still like pop up on the other side. It's kind of goofy. So I tried to write a story and I did not understand the assignment at all. So needless to say, my author friend, he was really nice, and he's like, nah, this isn't quite what we're looking for. But instead, this amazing story came out of all of it. And yeah, Zenobia, she's in it, because this is one of my earlier short stories that I wrote. But it's the first time that it's not from her perspective. That's why it's the Friends and Foes of Zenobia. But you definitely get a good dose of Zenobia. Do my best not to give any spoilers. And the second reason that I wrote this story is because if ever you see me like in real life, or actually even online, I always have a flower in my hair. Unless I'm wearing a hat, or if I'm in a really cool costume, which is different, I will always have a hair flower. And Diane's Flower is a rose barrette. I found these really cool handmade barrettes online on the Etsy store, and especially this one, like, they're so intricate and they're so delicate. I absolutely love these. I love them so much that I rarely will wear this out in public. It would take a lot because, like, they're extra precious to me. Okay, so with that said, I'm pairing Diane's Flower with a drink called Rose-Colored Glass. Who knew? So we're gonna start with, it says 4 ounces of bitters, and there's no measuring for 4 ounces. So people say just a couple of drops. So put a couple of drops in your shaker. Plus it's bitters, so I don't really know what to expect. Come on, open sesame. Enough. And then it calls for 3 ounces of lemon juice, and I pre-squeezed it because you guys don't want to see me do that. It's gonna be a mess. And then it asks for 1 ounce of simple syrup. Alrighty, and my handy dandy glass. I bought another shot glass, guys, because I have one drink coming up that I'm gonna record tomorrow, although these are not gonna be in order, and it has all these different really cool elements, and the jigger measurements were not enough. They were not. It's like a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a bunch of that. So I got this really, really cool one. It's clear, and it has it in ounces and milliliters. Yeah, it's amazing. All right, so this asks for 1 ounce of the simple syrup. 1 ounce. Ooh, I'll top it off just a little bit to make sure it's sweet. I'm a little nervous about this one because I've seen bitters, but I don't actually remember having bitters. I don't know what to expect, so we'll see. So you put these all together and you shake them slightly with ice. The directions I saw said. That's a pretty color. Oh, and it kind of matches. All right. Pour it into the glass. And then you're supposed to top it with rosé. I found a really cool rosé at the store. It is Gerard Bertrand's Côte de Roses, which is awesome. It's French. I love French. I love France. I'm hoping to go back to Paris one day. Ooh-wee. Okay, I got it. I was afraid it was gonna. I had this just in case it was like. All right. Topping it off with the rosé. Look at those bubbles. Nice. Okay. And then you're supposed to garnish with rose petals. My rose bush isn't blooming right now, so you'll just have to indulge with Diane's flower. Okay, here we go. Wish me luck. It is a beautiful color. Oh, you know, I like this. I like this. The bitters are not bitter. And I think the simple syrup helps a little bit because there's a little tangy edge, which is also probably the lemon juice. But it finishes like with a sweet, it's like a sweet kiss. Like, I can see why this is like a Valentine's Day drink. Wow. Alrighty, well, once again, Diane's Flower, a short story in The Friends and Foes of Zenobia. And today I paired it with rose-colored glass. Thanks for staying in. Thanks for tuning in.